Hi, it's time for Street Talk, your voice and your views on the issues in the news. Abandoned babies are the subject of much controversy in Japan right now, as a hospital has created a safe drop-off for them. The idea came after a number of babies were left in public areas at great risk to their safety. GK Hospital in the southwestern city of Kumamoto devised discreet incubator-like hatches that can be accessed from the outside, ensuring anonymity and privacy. Once a baby is dropped off, an alarm alerts hospital staff, who also get video images of the baby. Well, obviously, this has stirred great controversy in Japan, with many critics arguing that it will give parents more incentive to abandon their children. But hospital administrators say they're simply trying to protect unwanted kids. Ahmed in the UAE worries about the long-term effect of an idea like this. It is saddening that even though the intention is good, the method is cruel. By weighing the pros and cons, the outcome seems inconclusive. Is there a checks and balances system to protect the innocent unwanted? Adolfo in Sweden sees the potential of such baby hatches and the possibility of expanding their use. It sounds much better than leaving them somewhere in the cold without any care. I think government should build some on a larger scale for unwanted toddlers and teenagers too. Sarah in Montreal understands why this kind of thing is necessary. It's easy for someone on the outside to criticize such a contraption, but many parents are in complicated situations where they can't raise a child. I praise the hospital for taking on such a difficult task. Now, ever imagined what Noah's Ark must have looked like? Well, you don't have to wonder any longer, because one Dutchman has created a replica, animals and all. Johan Hubers decided to start the project after having a dream about flooding back in 2005. Using the Bible as a reference, Hubers' fully functional ark is 150 cubits long, 30 cubits high and 20 cubits wide. That's two-thirds the length of a football field and as high as a three-story house. On the boat, there are life-size models of all the animals Noah is said to have taken on board. Hubers hopes that this will renew interest in Christianity in the Netherlands. I thought the Dutch had fixed their flooding problem years ago when that little boy stuck his finger in the hole in the dike. Let's hear what you had to say. John in Texas is impressed with Hubers' dedication. To go and recreate something like Noah's Ark is quite the endeavor. I would have probably given up 2 planks into the project. Shireen in Cairo respects anyone who accurately represents their faith. Organized religion is something that has fallen through the cracks. People no longer care about the Bible, Quran or Torah. It's refreshing to hear about a story like this. Now, Mustafa in Beirut doesn't see the point of this project. Why would anyone go to such great lengths? It just doesn't make any sense. I understand the historical and religious context, but it just seems like a waste of time to me. Well, the joke is that beauty queens always say they hope for world peace. Well, these particular beauty pageant contestants probably don't give much thought to world peace, but then why should they? They're camels. The Saudi-style beauty contest has the cutest camels from all over the peninsula converging on the desert region of Ghouya, which is about 120 kilometers, about 75 miles west of the capital, Riyadh. This competition is taken very seriously, with sponsors having dished out nearly $3 million. A few things the judges look for are a long neck, ears that stand back, and a high hump. This year's pageant had more than 1,500 camels taking part. I guess it's a case of look at the humps on that. Well, now being on television can be a tough job, trust me, especially when you're just starting out, and being in front of the camera is stressful, making you pretty nervous. There's nothing worse than making a mistake on live television when you're new. So you can understand why I really feel for college sports anchor Brian Collins as he falls apart.
Switching to Ball State men's tennis, it seems every week they have a player. Matt Lawrence is the latest Cardinals tennis player to win the award. Lamar won all the singles and doubles matches last week. So far, the Cardinals have had a player honored on the weekly awards. 7 out of the 9 weeks. The Cards will play at Boise State Invite this weekend. Let's check out the highlights. Steven Jackson's David. Later, he gets the rebound, passes it to the man, shoots it, and boom goes the dynamite.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot for that look into sports, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's it all. Now, for your information, boom goes the dynamite has actually become one of the most popular catchphrases used by sports anchors in the US. And that's it until next time. Do keep sending in your questions and comments and pointers to anything interesting or amusing for Street Talk. Remember, what you see here isn't necessarily the view of Al Jazeera. And some of the content's been edited, but for time and space reasons only. And that's the talk on the street.